Hi guys, it's Ginger. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And to everybody else, welcome back. So today I am going to do a set of nails for you, and it seems to be one of the latest crazes out there in nail art right now, which is the rose quartz nails. And I think they're absolutely beautiful, and I wanted to give them a try. So a couple days ago I did a little demo on Instagram Live, and everybody seemed to really love them, so I'm going to show you how to do them. I wanted to do a YouTube video, so it was a higher quality picture because the Instagram is pretty low quality on their live stuff. So wanted to do a better quality video for you guys and show you how to achieve it. I'm going to be doing this with gel, and I have teamed up with Lila's Gigi, and she is going to show you how to do it with polish, I believe. So we'll be posting our videos the same day. Go check her out. This is her YouTube name right here, and I will link her in the cards and also in the description box below, so go check her out. And I'm going to take off this old design here. This has been on for just under 3 weeks now, and I'm going to file it all down. I need to do a fill and a rebalance, and haven't decided yet if I'm going to do a different shape. I'm kind of wanting to do almond, but we'll see as I start filing. But I will meet you back after I have this all off, I have a fill done, and I will show you the rose quartz part. If you want to see how I do a gel fill, I can link a video up here for you and all that. So yep, I will meet you back in just a few. Hey guys, so cut to 2 days later and I'm back. So my nail drill stopped working right when I started to do my fill, and I had to wait for my hubby to fix it for me. Thank goodness he can. It's happened before. There's something wrong with the motor or something with the handpiece itself. I don't know, but he takes it apart and fixes it for me, so I don't know what I'd do without him. But so anyways, back to the tutorial. So I did my fill, and I have one coat right now of Madam Glam's Angel of Mine, and it is a super gorgeous polish. It's kind of sheer, but not, you know, 2 coats would be plenty opaque enough. And it's got just this slight beautiful shimmer all through it, and it's just stunning. I love this polish, and this is one of their one-step polishes, and I will have a video sooner than later, guys, on their one-step gels and how they work, and kind of like a gel 101 if gel newbie, I don't know what to call it yet, but I will have a video up on like what you'll need to get started in gel polish. So I'm working on that because I know a couple of you have asked for it. Alright, so back to this. I've got Angel of Mine on right now, one thin coat. That's all you need because we're going to be building up layers. And then I've got this one. It's called Shimmer All Over. It's a little bit of a darker pink, and it's got more shimmer to it, but it's also very sheer, and it's gorgeous. And also what you'll need is a white gel. I'm just going to use this little teeny tiny bottle from Elite 99, and we're going to use that for our veining. This is the 2 that I did on Instagram, and I'm going to go a little bit more bold with my white so I can give it more depth, but they turned out really pretty. But I want the white to show up more. I want to give it more depth and more realistic look to it. But that's that. And also you're going to need a base coat polish and some tin foil and a couple nail brushes. A really thin one, and then just like a regular gel brush. Okay, here is my small brush to do my lines. And this is just an old brush that I cut myself. It's seen better days, but it does the job. And then a gel brush, just a flat brush, and we're going to use this to do the colored layers. So what I do is I take a little bit of white and put it on my foil here. Okay, and then you take your base coat that is open and don't drop it, and you just take a layer of this, a nice thin even layer all over the nail, and you leave that uncured, so you're doing like a wet on wet technique. And then you just start with your line work. The wet on wet technique is going to allow the gel to spread a bit, and as we build up layers on my Pop Sticks, I took and I really let it bleed out a lot more than I should have, and it became really sheer with the layers that I put over top. So on this one I'm just going to leave it like this, but on the next layers I'll show you with some rubbing alcohol how we spread the white out a little bit more so it's even more sheer as we get towards the top. Happy with that carrot, which I just did. And then to do our next layer, we're going to take the shimmer all over and we're going to make it a little lighter. So we're just going to put some of that on the foil. And then we're going to use our base coat gel and just kind of thin it out. That way it's not too pigmented. We don't want it to cover all the white, but we do want it to like give depth to the nail. So just mix that. Have that all mixed up. Now you have this layer cured, and we are going to just paint that right on over top of the white. If you feel you're not getting enough coverage, go ahead and just add some more of the pink color into your base clear. And then cure that, and then we'll come back with another layer of the base gel and the white. Okay, so that's all cured. That is our first layer, and you want to make sure you're working with very thin layers because depending on how many layers you decide to do, this could build up rather quickly, especially using gel. So very, very thin layers. And this is the base coat, the base gel, and then on this layer, we're going to do our lines a little lighter. So, and you don't want to go over the same lines again, you want to make new lines. That is also going to help create depth and really make it look realistic. I can never decide where I want to put my lines. Okay, and once you've given that time to spread, you can go ahead and cure. If it's not spreading as much as you'd like, or you want the white to be a little bit less opaque, that's the word I was looking for. I got a little dapping dish with some alcohol here. And we're just going to take our little line brush and then refocus the camera. And you just go over that white and it's going to help it spread. You see how it starts to spread out? Now be careful, don't use too much because you'll just make it blob all into one big white patch. But you can do that to help thin out your white a little bit. Once you're happy with your white lines, cure, and then it's time to go in with another coat of your thin down pink. And you can leave it like that if you'd like, or you can do another layer. Like I said, the more layers you do, the more depth it's going to give it. But also to be careful because it is going to add a lot of thickness to the nail. So I'm going to cure that. Okay, and once you're happy with how it looks, just finish off with the top coat and you're all done. I think I got a little carried away with the white lines on this one. I do like how this one turned out a little bit better, a little less lines, but I like how these ones are darker. So, it's just something to play around with and, experiment until you get it to where you like it. Another thing you could do, you could also use this color that I use as my base here, and you can thin that down with your base coat and use that as your layers in between. I also think that the rosy nude color from Madam Glam would be really pretty doing this as well. Use that as a base and then thin it down, and maybe every other layer use like a shimmery one to add a little bit of that shimmer. Just, play around with it and think it would be really pretty. So that is it for this tutorial, guys. I hope you liked it. I think I'm going to do the same to all the rest of the nails. If I do, I will definitely leave a picture at the end of this video. So, yep, that's it. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!